Thank you for choosing OSPB News with your hosts, Ophelia Butternoodle von Schnigglebottom, Sum Ting Wong, our expert professor, Piffle Piffle von Cheesyfinger, and our favorite meteorologist, Bartholomew Fitzgerald III Jr. Thank you for choosing OSPB News. Ophelia Butternoodle von Schnigglebottom live at Independence Hall with breaking news.
Hello, I'm Ophelia Butternoodle von Schnigglebottom, and I'm here in front of Independence Hall, where the founders and writers of the Articles of Confederation have found that it is flawed. They have found that the Articles are too weak to hold the states together. This has made the states start fighting, and there's been no resolution on what to do. In the Articles of Confederation, they found that there has to be a 9 out of 13 majority to pass any laws. There's no national court system, and it doesn't hold the states together like it said that they would do. There are also, Congress is left without power to pass any taxes or regulate commerce, and there's only a firm league of friendship surrounding the states. It was also hard to make any amendments because they had required consent of every single state to pass anything. There have been some plans proposed, such as the Virginia plan and the New Jersey plan, but nothing has been passed so far. More on that in the next segment.
And now to Sum Ting Wong for more on the proposed plans.
Thank you, Ophelia. As my colleague has mentioned, there were different plans mentioned throughout this convention. The Virginia plan, the first one, consists of a new government with 3 branches: the legislative, executive, and judicial. This plan also discussed that representation should be based on states' population or the amount of money they give to support it. Next, the New Jersey plan was presented as an alternative for the Virginia plan. The New Jersey plan calls for a unicameral legislative in which each state would be equally represented. It would also add limited powers to tax and regulate trade between the states. Along with the plans, the Connecticut Compromise was also mentioned. The Connecticut Compromise, or the Great Compromise, is an agreement that Congress should be composed of a Senate, in which states would be represented equally, and a House, in which representation would be based on the state's population.
And now to Professor Piffle Piffle von Cheesyfinger and Mr. Delegate Alexander Hamilton live at Independence Hall.
Hello, we are live at Independence Hall, where we have many delegates inside. Here I have Mr. Alexander Hamilton. Hello, Mr. Delegate.
Hello, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well, thank you for asking.
Bruh.
So, let's get into it. How are you able to come to agreements with so many strong-willed people?
Oh yeah, for sure, von Cheesyfinger. The one word here is compromise.
Wow. Please elaborate, Mr. Delegate.
For sure, Mr. Cheesyfinger. We have had to come to many compromises in our discussions.
Wow. Can you please give me some examples of these middle grounds that you've had to come to?
Yes, I can, my man. For the most important part, we have come to the Connecticut Compromise.
Is that the one that has 2 houses, with one being equal from state to state and the other being by population? Is that correct?
Yes, my man. They let everyone get their way.
Oh. And wasn't there also a 3/5 compromise as well? I'm sorry.
Yes, sir. It dealt with the issue of the slave population in the southern states. And whether to count them or not, we've decided to count them all as 3/5 of a person. Yikes! For the population and representation for Congress.
Wow. The Congress's ability to come to agreements in this difficult time is unprecedented. Wow. That's all I can say, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Mr. Delegate.
Alexander.
Now let's get back in there and compromise. You hear?
It was my pleasure, Piffle Piffle von Cheesyfingers.
The pleasure was all mine. And now to clock it with the professor, Piffle Piffle von Cheesyfingers. Hello, welcome to Clock It with Mr. Cheesyfinger.
There are two major sides that are quickly emerging. The Federalists, who favor the ratification of this new Constitution, and the Anti-Federalists, who are dumb. Some well-known names among the Federalists are the charming James Madison and Alexander Hamilton. Among the dummies on the other side are Pat Henry and John the Signature Hancock, as he's coming to be known. The Federalists argued that the Articles of Confederation were too weak and that a stronger national government based in the Constitution is necessary. They were correct in this assumption because we are currently failing as a country under the loser of Articles of Confederation. So basically, the Anti-Federalists, who want a Bill of Rights, hate America, and want you all to die. Okay? That's all for today. Now back to our lifestyle section with Sum Ting Wong and Ophelia Butternoodle von Snigglebottom.
Thank you, Professor. My partner Ophelia and I are here to talk about what's hot and what's not.
First of all, how do we feel about the wigs for women?
I think they're absolutely gorgeous and should never go out of style.
We never go out of style.
I feel the same way, but with perfume.
Oh my! How the world has changed!
Yes, as we are all aware, this century has been full of changes, and this is the same for dating.
You may ask yourself, how has dating changed? Well, we are about to tell you.
In states like Pennsylvania, boys and girls share a bed with blankets with all of their clothes on.
This is called bundling, and it's very special.
Yes, many homes are not heated, and this has helped everyone keep warm. Speaking of warmth, let's hear about our weather.
Now to our meteorologist, Bartholomew Fitzgerald III Jr.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Bartholomew Fitzgerald III Jr. Today, I have the weather coming in at 96 degrees. It's a hot summer, but later this week, it'll be some cooler days at around 67 degrees.
Wait, that switch, I know he dying. 6'7", I just bit right on that.
So far, the weather this week was supposedly brought swarms of mosquitoes and flies. They reportedly have been disrupting sleep and adding to the discomfort of the delegates. Most days this summer, it has been oppressively hot and so humid to the point the delegates have had to meet in the Independence Hall. The days they do go outside, they often have to wear big wool clothing just to be able to concentrate. According to a couple of meteorologists, though, the heat might actually be one of the reasons for growing disagreements and conflicts among